Hi. I just wanted to explain why I make the blankets the way I do. What's most important with the t-shirt blanket, as far as I'm concerned, is using as much of the t-shirt as possible. Okay? I don't like seeing anything go to waste. If you look at other YouTube videos on how to make a t-shirt blanket, you will notice that almost all of them will talk about only using like a 1 foot square of the t-shirt, okay? And they don't even use the other side. All they'll use is the image on the t-shirt. Then they will incorporate that into a quilt. Okay, I get it. I understand why they do that. But this is a whole different thinking process, okay? This is using as much of the t-shirt as possible so we don't waste the rest of the t-shirt, okay? So that's why I use the front and the back of the t-shirt, okay? So the back of my blankets is actually the back of the t-shirt. Why do I do this? Because it washes and dries beautifully. It's a thin blanket, yes, but it still has weight to it. It is very easy to work with, I think, okay? I don't see a need to put any type of what they call stabilizer in between the two layers. I just don't ever take the two layers apart while I'm sewing it. That would definitely make things a whole lot more difficult. Um, so that's why I do what I do. So let me show you an example of what I call prepping a t-shirt. I grab about in the middle of the t-shirt. No, I'm not exactly sure where that is, but I try to get close to middle. I fold it in half, and I try to get, oh, this has a lot of holes in it. Okay, this one's not going to work. This one's got too many holes in it. So this will go to be recycled. Um, my boatman down the street, he loves those t-shirts. He likes the full t-shirt if I can. The ones that have too big of holes in them and I can't use. All right, let's go to another t-shirt. Okay, I'm going to take my t-shirt and I'm going to grab it about in the middle. This one has a little bit of writing on the front and nothing on the back. So that'll be the front of my t-shirt. I'm going to fold it in half. Okay. Try to get some of my bumps out of it. Doesn't have to be perfect. Seriously, people, this isn't about perfection, okay? This is about getting getting a lot of t-shirts taken care of in a short period of time. I just have to be reasonable about it. But perfectionism is not something I've ever been. All right. All right. Line it up and cut across. I'm gonna cut this little piece off. Yeah, there's probably something that I can do with these little strips, but sorry to say, I don't know what that is. So those do get thrown away. Sleeves, of course, are put in my sleeve pile. And then I'm gonna go up to the top here and I'm gonna cut the neckline off. Okay, again, that's gonna get thrown away. But look how much material I have. Out of one t-shirt, I now have this is folded in half. So if I open this up, this is 18 inches wide of 2 layers of t-shirt material, and the length of it is 25 inches long. Okay, that's a lot of material. And so that's what I mean by I like to maximize the material I use. Why would I use just 12 square inches of material when I can use all of this? All right, so I fold it up and I put it in the pile. All right. These piles I'm making these piles up here of the t-shirts that have been prepped, and after I make a bunch of them, as you could probably think there's already a bunch of them here. After I make all of those, then I make kits out of them. What does a kit look like? I'll show you. Let's see. Here is an example of a kit, okay? So a kit for me is, this will be a blanket, all right? So this is 16 t-shirts right here. And this will make a twin size blanket. Okay, what is that? It's roughly, it'll be 90 inches long, and the width of it will be about 72 inches wide. So that's a good blanket. And how long does it take to actually sew these? Not bad, my friends. It takes probably about 30 minutes for me to make one blanket like this. All right. So I'll get that out of the way. And I'm going to show you again. I'm going to show you again how to maximize a t-shirt. How to use as much t-shirt as possible to make a blanket. Give it a little pop. That helps to get some of the bubbles out of it, the ripples. All right. I have to cut off the seam on the sleeves because that will mess up my serger machine that is behind me. Oop, wrong way. Oh, I'll do it anyway. All right. Here's Columbia. That's Columbia. All right. Cut off that little strip. Okay, come on. Come on, people. If you know what we can do with these strips, let me know. If anybody wants these strips, let me know. I'll start saving them for you. Right now, my dogs just use them as a pillow on the floor. There we go. Another piece of waste. But that's it. If that's all that I'm wasting is a strip on the side and then a strip across the neckline, you know, about here and a little bit of the shoulder seams, then I'm not going to feel guilty about that, okay? Because look how much I've saved from the t-shirt and how much will be used for blankets, okay? This one is 10 inches right here, which means this will be 20 inches wide of material, and the length of this is a little bit longer than normal. So this one is 27 inches. All right. At the bottom of it, the bottom, I don't cut off the folded part, the sewn seam at the bottom of the t-shirts. I don't cut them off at this part of the project. I wait until I'm sewing the blankets, the t-shirts together, because one thing on the serger that I absolutely love is it will cut the fabric as I'm sewing. So if my edges aren't quite even, then it will cut them off and make them really perfect. So yeah, okay, that part is perfect. So I love that. So yeah, so I don't have to spend my time cutting off the seam, the bottom seam of the t-shirts right now. I just use those as basic gauges of a straight line when I sew them together, when I sew the t-shirts together. So we'll fold it up and put them in the big t-shirt pile. All right. I'm going to stop it there for now, but I just, most important thing I want to say is what I do primarily is make blankets for people in need. And I want to use as much of the material as I can from the t-shirts to do that. So if this interests you, if this is something that you would like to do in your community, give me a shout out and I can either come visit you and show you how to do this, or we can talk more online about it. If you've liked what you've seen, please subscribe to my channel and like it and share it and all that kind of fun stuff. Show me a little bit of love. Have a wonderful day and be a blessing to others.